Welcome, travelers, to the ancient halls of the Gaming Guild. We are the keepers of secrets, the masters of arcane arts, and your guides through paths unseen, the wizards known as Mischief and Mages. Within these stone walls, magic stirs and mysteries await. Prepare yourself for tonight. The challenges may be great, the bosses' names may be incoherent, but adventure awaits us, dear friends. Let us begin our journey into realms unknown.
Hey everybody, and welcome to our new channel, Mischief and Mages. I am Adam Rourke. I'm going to be known as Mages throughout all of these different videos you're about to be seeing.
My name is Justin, and I'm going to be Mischief. Hello.
Super excited to play with you, Justin. First and foremost, if you find yourself on this page and you're watching this video, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Justin and I, this is new for us. This is something that we've never done before. We're a little unfamiliar. If I'm being honest, watching myself get recorded and playing games and trying to generate content.
It's weird.
It's hard, right? So
it's hard.
We're going to have some bumps in the road along the way. You might see us stumble over our words. You might see us stumble through games. But the most important thing is that we're really just trying to create a platform that allows us to have some fun together, allows us to share some laughs, and you get an inside look into, what did two 30-plus-year-olds do on a Sunday night playing video games together, right?
Like, we play so much, so why not kind of just record it? Take what we say, our actions, our reactions to everything, and just kind of like let other people see, because I find them hysterical. They are so fucking funny, and so like I'm sure other people will find it just as funny, if I'm going to be honest. Plus, like, I watch other people play video games all the time, and it is so fun. Like, whenever I'm like getting some dinner or some lunch, pop on some YouTube, watch a Let's Play. That's a blast. So
absolutely, yeah. And I think so. How the structure of these videos will kind of look is that Justin and I are going to be playing games alongside each other. We also have an extension into a larger portion of our friend group. You're going to see them sprinkled in a lot of our videos, but what we're also going to be doing is we're going to each have our kind of own individual playlists. So I have a tendency to gravitate towards certain games. Justin has a tendency to gravitate towards other games. So we'll have our own playlists. So if you want to jump in and see those videos, watch what each one of us are doing, that's great. We encourage it, but you're also going to be able to see Mischief and Mages playing all the time together and seeing some really great content. So Justin, I think might be a good idea to give some background on each other at this point. So maybe talk a little bit about that.
No, it's like I feel like I want to show, like, whoever watches, I want to show you guys like why we fell in love with video games, what shaped our views of why video game is our outlet to kind of unwind at the end of the night, rather than like some people have their movies, love them, some people have their books, don't read a lot of them, and some people have music, love music. I love two of those three things, right? But our main source of enjoyment and just kind of being ourselves and just relaxing is through video games. And I think the best way for you to understand who we are as people is kind of just tell you what our 10 favorite games are. Not what we believe are the 10 best games. That's a completely different list. But what 10 games kind of shaped us as gamers, man. So
yeah, I love
that.
that.
Like that's all this video is going to be. It's going to be just a very quick like outlook on, or look into who we are, us, kind of see our faces, our voices, kind of recognize, and then what our 10 favorite video games are.
Yeah, and I think that's the most important thing that's driving a lot of this is nostalgia fuels a lot of gaming, right? It's like,
which is okay.
It's like comfort, right? It's like nostalgia is comfort.
That's why we play.
Exactly, and I feel like so much of playing video games is like, you see these debates online too of like, well, I think this is the best video game, or I think this is the best video game. It is so personal how you select games, because games are supposed to be a retreat, right? It's a virtual reality of in a separation from the day-to-day stresses, right? Like, we live in a really turbulent world. There's a lot of stuff going on, and playing video games can be such a wonderful outlet. And for me, when I think about right? And like, I feel like when I think about playing video games, it's so much of it is like reflecting on my own childhood and like just kind of like the ease and the simplicity of being a kid.
Yeah.
You know, I have a younger brother, and when we were growing up, we played so many games together. And I mean, we played anything from like sports, which, you know, being from Indiana, like it's really hard to live in Indiana and not love sports. Like I grew up in the Peyton Manning time frame, Reggie Miller, right? And so now I get to reap the benefits of like IU football being good. I promise I've been a day one lover, but I know that I'll get the hate. I think that growing up, we played a lot of sports games together, but there was story-driven games that really shaped me for a couple of different reasons. So the first games that I can really think of that were impactful was like Lord of the Rings, the movie games, right? I can remember getting 2 Towers. I got straight A's on my report card, which means I got to go out and buy a video game. Like that was the reward for it in 2nd grade. And so I went out and I bought 2 Towers. And I just remember that game in particular being so rewarding because it was so challenging. And I still have my GameCube, and I can still play that game.
Oh, that's cool.
Right? Yeah. I bought one of the adapters. It's so worth it, by the way. If you haven't gone out and gotten one of those adapters, playing an old system, there's really nothing like it. I'm still waiting on that like Nintendo 64 one. I think that you can do it, but I don't know enough about it. Probably should research that one. Need to get back to the original Mario Kart.
No, yeah, absolutely. Or just get like an old TV.
Or an old TV, right? I've looked for a VCR or VHS or VCR forever.
VCR.
Yeah, I've looked forever and I can't find them anywhere. Or they're like $900 and you have to ship it in from Japan or something like that. It's nuts. But but anyway, so Lord of the Rings is so much fun. The other ones that I'm really a huge fan of, like turn-based strategy. Grew up playing like Total War and Zoo Tycoon, and you might be saying, "Whoa, turn-based strategy, Total War, Zoo Tycoon could not be more like opposite ends of the spectrum." But for me, it was just about being in charge and being creative and being able to make very clear-cut decisions, like whether it was designing an animal enclosure in Zoo Tycoon and running the zoo and trying to generate a profit. So fun. Also, you're just like learning about the animals and stuff. Or Total War. I'll be honest, those games are hard, but they're a lot of fun, and it's great to learn about the history. I loved playing medieval when I was growing up, so that was always fun. Games that we're going to probably be talking about sooner rather than later. You played a ton of From Software. You were kind of the person that got me into it. Like, why? What do you think like the big craving behind those games are?
There is, outside of like the lore that it has to offer with every single little piece of note or book that you find, which is I think is really cool. There is just something so special and rewarding on fighting someone or something, and then you can't beat it. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. You learn, and then you come back, and then you beat it. Dude, there is nothing more rewarding than conquering like your greatest fear, or like conquering like just that fucking boss that you just can't beat. Dude, there's nothing like it. And so I think that's the charm with the FromSoft. It's that difficulty, and then being able to overcome it. That's top tier. That shit's peak.
Yeah, I like that sentiment a lot about From Software. I kind of grew up as always like, I'm just gonna play games I know I can beat, and I'm gonna avoid the ones where I'm gonna avoid the ones that I'm uncertain if I can. I think that it ended up being a challenge from, I think it was Greg in our friend group. He was saying like, "Oh, Adam, you can't beat Sekiro," which is the next game in my list. He was kind of saying like, "Oh, you can't beat Sekiro," and I was like,
he's like, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, it's like, fuck, I can't. I'm absolutely diving into this. What I will say,
I'm mages.
Yeah, I'm mages. Yeah. What I will say is that game tested my mental fortitude beyond anything I had played up to that point in my life. I think it was Genichiro. When I reached
skill check.
That is a skill check. And
That's it.
I feel like Sekiro is so different from the rest of the From Software games because of the combat style. Because it is such a
it's also not like gothic.
It's not gothic at all, right?
Feudal Japan.
I died to Genichiro like probably 35 times. I like had to leave. I had to leave the state and go spend time with somebody else, and then come back.
I need to unwind.
Yeah, I needed to like go on a retreat or something.
I need to unwind from my game that was supposed to unwind playing.
Yeah, I know. So, but what I will say is you hit the nail on the head. It's the satisfaction of like learning, achieving. I may have broken a controller in the process. Did you break anything along the way? Did you do any 3 controllers?
I ripped the sweatshirt in half because that Guardian Ape. Because that Guardian Ape, dude, like I think it was maybe like 30 or 35 times. And we got this brand new Notre Dame sweatshirt like for Christmas a little bit before. Didn't care. I'd do it again.
I know. Games break
that shit
you.
made me so fucking mad.
Oh my God.
Word! I was.
There was some screaming. There was definitely some screaming and some slamming. But at the end of the day, easily one of my favorite games. I can't even like pinpoint the story of it at this point. I probably should replay it at some point soon. But it's been a couple years.
Watch a Vadi video.
Yeah, right. That dude is amazing. Some of the story and the depth in his lore and videos. I think when I got my gallbladder taken out, I was just completely down for the count for a couple of like days. I just watched all of those videos. Just like sat there and watched through them. He is amazing.
He's awesome.
I think aren't they building like the movie or TV show off of some of his lore?
I thought I saw something about that. Actually, no. Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me though. But
Okay.
I think he has some kind of involvement on something media related regarding. That doesn't fucking help.
I know, right? Just repeat what I said in a different way. What we're trying to get at is that lore piece really comes into play in the next game. And we're going to be talking about this game a lot more over the next couple of episodes. But Elden Ring, for me, that's probably been my like greatest achievement from an open world game. For me, it was just like the depth, the complexity, the character building, the quest lines, the boss designs, the music, all of it is just like, it was this perfect concoction of a video game. And I just fell in love with it. And we've played through the game countless times, done the DLCs. We talked about like Night Rain. It looks really fun. I'm excited. I think you've been playing Night Rain too, right?
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's a learning curve. It took me a second. Like the first like 4 or 5 runs, I had no idea how to do anything.
Well, if you didn't know how to do anything, I'm scared.
Dude, I don't want to fucking play this game. But then when it's the From Soft charm. When you beat that first target, Tricephalus, so however you say his name, hooked, can't stop. It's hard to think about, actually.
Well, I think it's probably time for me to jump into that game at this point. Even though you guys are the skill curve in the friend group, it's kind of like Adam right down here, and then Justin.
No,
he kind of carries me a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a running joke here. Okay. Next game for me is The Last of Us, Part 1 and Part 2. I feel like they live together perfect. It's obviously so popular. They've made TV shows out of it, and I'm really excited to see what that game company puts out in the future. So it's super exciting. Game I remember playing when I was growing up a lot of Assassin's Creed 2. Loved the setting. It was just pretty unique at the time. Great character building, great story building. So I know the games have kind of died off, but those initial ones, man, they just have me hooked for life. So nostalgia. Red Dead Redemption. I'm a big Western person, and I feel like Red Dead Redemption 2 is really kind of like the peak of those games. But just moving from PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 3 up into PlayStation 4 and having just the world building and the character and the storyline, and also just like kind of like pick your poison. You can either be a really good guy or you can be a really bad guy. For me,
good guy or a really, really good guy.
Yeah, exactly. I was just about to say the
That's
same
it.
thing. I only know how to be the good guy. I can't be bad. It's just conscious. But I love those games. They're so much fun. And then the last one, and I think we probably share similar feelings on this game, is God of War. I started out PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 playing those games. God of War 1. I remember at the time playing it, the art style of the original God of Wars just like didn't appeal to me, but I was like, I'm gonna give this game a try because it sounds really cool. Instantly hooked. The puzzles, the combat, the lore behind it, it's amazing. And I think you picked it up in 2018, right?
Yeah. And so I never played 1 through 3 or like the handhelds or anything like that, and I picked up 2018. Incredible, probably 10 out of 10 game, and then I played Ragnarok. So I've only played those two. I haven't played any yet.
Might need to get you in on God of War 3.
Little, we'll do like a little. We should do like a couple. Like you give me a couple like older games, and I'll give you a couple older games that we kind of stream and whatnot.
Your older games are gonna make me like potentially never want to play games again. Yeah, just like pulling out the Atari. Oh my god. Retro games are so fun. Love playing them, and a lot of those new PlayStation Plus memberships will allow you to activate some of the old games, like PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3 games. So I was looking through those the other day, and it looks like some
PlayStation 1 games as well, I believe.
No shit. PlayStation 1?
I think so.
That's crazy.
I'm like 65% certain.
Dude, I can remember, like, do you remember back in like the day with PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, where you had your console and then you could buy the screen that you hooked to the console, but it was like a screen like this big? I can remember sitting on my parents' floor in the living room with my PlayStation 1, and my dad had like jailbroken my PlayStation 1 so I could just like burn CDs of games.
2001, before you jailbroke iPhones.
Yes, you were jailbreaking PlayStations, and I can remember playing NFL Game Day. They don't even make that title anymore, but I can remember playing NFL Game Day on my PlayStation 1.
Banger.
So good. Talk to me about your favorite games. We have some overlap. I know we do, but I know you're going to have some ones that I don't know about in there.
I would think, because you do veer like more towards like, you get some of your FromSoft in there, but you also get your sports games in there. You love your sports games.
Yes.
I started playing basically in the womb. PlayStation 1, SNES, N64. Like, I'm not kidding you. I came out with a controller. Like, it's basically my life. So I'll start with the two best side-scroller platformers you could probably ever play are Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Country. Like, I think those are head and shoulders above every other side-scroller you can find today. You can find then at any time. From its music, Donkey Kong Country, it's pretty damn hard too. It's pretty hard. So like I like the challenging aspect of it. And then with Super Mario World, a huge game. I feel like it's so long, but I also love how you can like use like the different color Yoshis, and you go like to Star Island, and then each Yoshi like use their ability with each like point of the star. Sick. Oh my god.
I remember that. Do you remember the game? It was the Yoshi individual game where like you played as Yoshi.
Yoshi's Island.
Yoshi's Island. That's what it was. My older sister played that game all the time, and I would just like sit there and watch, and then sometimes I'd sneak in and play it. That game was amazing. That is like pure nostalgia.
Old Nintendo in general, like
it's like a whole aesthetic.
Another kid, you can legitimately just remake all of these older Nintendo titles.
Oh, 100%.
I mean, you'll be fine.
I have the membership on
World.
I have the membership on Switch where it's like you play all the old 64 games.
Yeah,
best investment.
Dude, it's sick. And then I'll go another oldie. We'll go with CTR, Crash Team Racing. I'm not a big racing guy, and I know they made a new one, like nitro fueled or whatever. But dude, like, there's just something so special about me waking up on a Saturday morning. My dad had breakfast ready. We pop in the freaking CTR in the PlayStation, and we just play it for like 2-3 hours. Watch him race, and then I'd race, I'd lose, let him beat it. It's just so fun. It was just so damn fun, and like all like the content you can do in that game as well. Like each race, you do a certain amount of races, and then you race like the main villain of that area. And then after you do that, you can come back to each race and do like these time trials where you get these relics. And if you get it like really fast, you'll get a gold relic, which is top of the top. And then you can do these races where you get like a C, and then you get a T, and you got to collect an R. And I believe you also have to win to get this little medallion to like 100% that like race. Awesome. Dude, it's so cool and challenging as well. So
I love how you said that one of your favorite things growing up was watching your dad play the game, because I felt the same way. Maybe that's like why
I have
people.
Another game on here. I have another game on here where it's like this is my greatest memory, and I'll get there in a second. But no, it's the best.
Yeah.
With this next game, I could not be more aware that it is probably the worst in the franchise, technically made. Like. But Super Smash Bros. Brawl, man.
Classic.
Man, N64 is awesome. Melee is awesome. Ultimate is awesome. 4 is awesome. But there's this, I believe it was in the 7th grade or 8th grade, I would come home every day with one of my really good friends, Lucas. We would get online, we would check Super Smash Bros. Dojo. It was a site, which is still up, by the way. It was a site where they would release like a new character that's going to be in the game, like maybe like every week or so, until the game came out. And I thought that was dope. Dude, that was so cool. Dude, that was just so cool. Like character reveals or whatever. And then when the game came out, I played that was also my first Smash game. I didn't play Melee or N64 prior to Brawl. I played Brawl, and then I would play the other ones afterwards. Countless hours into that, dude. Countless hours. I'd play Luke, and I would just play that all the time.
I can still remember going to Blockbuster with my mom and brother and renting Melee for my 64. And just playing it for the whole weekend. Oh god. I can't even like fathom the whole going and like renting video games anymore. It's just because of like how many video games are out there, but like that was a huge deal on Friday nights, was going and renting from Blockbuster.
Also, Elden Ring, I'm not going to really harp on that anymore because you already talked about it. I think Elden Ring is a spectacle in gaming. I think it is one of the greatest single video games ever made. Not only my favorite, but I also believe it is the best game that has ever been constructed.
It's amazing.
Period. I didn't want to just do FromSoft, because if I could do a majority of FromSoft games in this, but I had to add Bloodborne as well.
Mm-hmm.
Tattoo,
rune. Yeah.
That's the moon rune right there. I need to get that actually fixed. It's kind of fading. Anyway, in terms of more lore, I watched Vadi's videos all night, every night, right after I beat this game, because one, I didn't really understand a whole lot. But then when you do watch those and you gain like more of an appreciation for the video game, that's like the greatest lore I've ever seen, like I've ever experienced, like in fiction. Like, dude, like the gothic theme, like steampunk-ish kind of vibe, the traversal, like the area, the boss design, the boss difficulty, the DLC is the greatest DLC in the history of gaming. Everything just comes together so like effortlessly. It's just incredible.
I have tried to play Bloodborne. And
it's those frames, man. It's those frames. They'll get past it.
I feel like I just need to tough it out and get through it. Like I feel like a Bloodborne playthrough is almost like a rite of passage, and I feel like same with like Demon Souls.
Skill check.
I just need to play through it. So
these next 3 games, in terms of being my favorite, I don't think they'll ever be able to be replaced. So we'll start with 3. I didn't rank the other ones. They're kind of just like 4 through 10. You can have them any way you want.
Yeah.
These next 3 are my top 3 favorite games of all time. And again, I don't believe they'll ever be able to be topped. Number 3, we'll go with Banjo-Kazooie. I think the greatest
Unreal.
3D platformer ever. My favorite soundtrack, my second favorite soundtrack of all time. The nostalgia with this game is just out of this world for me. I play this this was like a family game for me. We'd take turns. We would beat Momo's Mountain, or we would die, and then it's the next person that goes. And then my brother would go. He would Treasure Trove Cove, die, beat it, whatever. My turn. Just the most fun I had with a video game as like a family in my life. So,
unbelievable game. And also, weren't you just playing that the other day?
I was playing it like the other 20 minutes ago before we started this. Literally, I just beat Treasure Trove Cove, and I'm like, I gotta get on this call.
I love it. That game is so much fun, and definitely the soundtrack is extremely memorable.
I listen to it at work all the time, frequently.
You're just like pure gamer, man. Like gaming out of the womb. I know.
And legitimately, remember when I said that?
Yeah, I do.
So top two. This next one, I said the same thing with FromSoft, but I could do the same thing with Pokemon.
Oh yeah. I know. I was just noticing that in the background. I was like, wait a second, was that placed there?
If I could probably do 9 of these Pokemon.
Oh, I know.
And then the other one that is obvious. But we'll go Pokemon. I grew up playing the first one, playing Gen 1, Red, Blue, Yellow, amazing. Gen 2 was amazing. Gold, Silver, Crystal, we'd be able to go back to Kanto and kind of go through those badges. Not like a full story, but you got to get all 8 badges, so you got 16 badges, really cool. Hoenn is amazing. A little too much water. Starters are incredible. We've got Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. But even though I grew up playing all of those, like from when they released to where I am today, my favorite is Pokemon Platinum, man. Gen 4, it's the 3 best starters. You got Piplup, Chimchar, and Turtwig. Turtwig's my favorite starter of all time. And then they introduced like the Shiny Stone and the Dawn Stone, where you can evolve Pokemon from previous gens using these stones. And Gen 4 and Sinnoh's, I think Sinnoh's layout of a map is the best. It's the best. It's better than Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, anything after that, Kalos, but it's better than anything. Anyway, Pokemon Platinum, amazing. Second favorite game of all time. And my first favorite game of all time, it will legitimately, I can't express this enough, it will never, ever, ever, ever be topped. Ever. I will love video games till the day I leave this earth, but nothing will beat this. And that's Final Fantasy VII, bro.
I know you.
It's
knew
Final
you were going to say
Fantasy
it.
VII. We'll go OG, and we'll also go with Remake and Rebirth.
Yeah.
Greatest story I've ever experienced. Greatest soundtrack I've ever experienced. Everything about the characters, Cloud, Aerith, Tifa, Bear, Red 13, Vincent, Sid, amazing. It's perfect. It's just a perfect game, perfectly constructed, perfect story. Sephiroth's the greatest baddie of all time.
He's the greatest bad guy, worst person.
He's the baddest boy ever. He is so cool, dude. He is so fucking cool. Rebirth is, if I'm doing this as a whole. I don't like to do that.
Yeah.
But I just have to group them together. Rebirth's the best game ever made. Rebirth is the best game ever made. I mean, elaborate. That's just period.
Yeah, I mean, I personally never played.
It's going to be amazing.
I've never played any of the Final Fantasy.
You know what? Honestly, that might be like you give me OG games, I'm giving you OG games.
Just like
Final Fantasy VII.
Original Final Fantasy.
We'll have some commentary. I'll be in the background just watching.
Just watching, just like spectating me go through these games.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you, but I am beyond excited to get this kicked off. I think that,
like I said, dude,
yeah,
we play all the time. Why not record it?
Yeah. And
what's the worst that can happen? We get insulted and then we get embarrassed and have to quit the channel? Probably. But
we're gonna have fun up until that moment. I'm really excited. I think
up until we get insulted, yeah.
Yeah, up until we get insulted, and then I'm done. I'm out. But what I was gonna say is that I think our first game, because we kind of shared this overlap, and because we were you were talking and you were kind of like gassing it up and making it sound awesome. I feel like we should jump into Night Rain.
You're so right. We should.
I'm gonna be miserable, but I'm gonna love it. I know I am.
Well, what I also want to say is, I believe we like separately already constructed like what games maybe like they can expect to watch us play in the coming months. I'm gonna give mine, and then you give yours. Nothing crazy, nothing really to say about them because we haven't played the games, so it's not like we can give an explanation on the games. This is actually honestly going to be kind of surprising as well. I just beat Resident Evil 2 for the first time like 2 weeks ago.
Yes, you did.
Horrifying, truly genuine, just terror. But I loved it. So I'm gonna do Resident Evil 4, and then I'm gonna do 7, and then I'm gonna do 8, and then I'm gonna do Silent Hill 2 remake as the first few games. I'm a little horror fest, if you will, to kind of get this channel started, man. So stay tuned. Watch me get scared. Watch me jump. Watch me scream. It's going to be terrible for me, awesome for you.
I will also, unfortunately, be playing Resident Evil 2. All of my friends have threatened me into playing the game. If you don't know anything about me, I hate scary games. I hate
just them. Absolute.
Yeah, like we played. What was it? Outlast. I mean, it was funny. It's funny thinking back on it. At the time, I was just like screaming and stuff, like just the random pop-ups. But I'm excited to get Resident Evil 2 going. That's definitely something that I'll be looking at. I'm also going to be doing either Bloodborne or Lies of P. I don't know which one's going to come first. I'm just going to see which one kind of like pops up to me. But I think that we probably will play Bloodborne alongside each other if we do, because Microsoft is really great with all that. Yeah.
Or like have me just kind of like watching.
That could be a thing too.
Have me there watching while you play.
Watching me die.
And you do things wrong, and I have to like not talk and let you figure it out on your own, but I'm being eaten alive inside.
I know.
We should do that.
And then last game, it actually got nominated for Game of the Year. I love RPGs just in general. So I'm probably going to play Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. That's going to be kind of like more of a slow burn, but great story-driven game. I'm going to be playing that. Really excited because I haven't played through it before, and I haven't played the original one that was out on like Xbox 360. So pretty pumped about that. And then, there will be other things sprinkled in. I play a lot of, like I said, I love sports, so I'll probably be throwing in some of my PC games for Football Manager. I love playing that one, doing random things there. So excited to get it rolling. But again, if you've made it this far in the video, from Justin and I both, thank you so much for listening, getting to learn about us a little bit more. We're excited to just enjoy this ride with you all.
Get this thing going, man. Yeah,
right?
Yeah, no, this will be fun, dude. Like Adam said, if you made it this far in the video, we did something right.
Exactly.
We were entertaining enough for you to make it in an introduction video. So you should subscribe, like the video. It's free. It couldn't be more free.
So free.
And kind of just stay so free. And kind of just stay tuned, man. Like we're gonna create like a little backlog of these videos, get everything edited to the best of our ability, and then we'll be posting here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks, Justin. Everybody else, thank you so much, and you will see more from us soon. Bye.
Mischief out.